Welcome to the VUniverse podcast. I'm here with Do and Emphy, and we're talking about how we might react if we die in a car crash.
Yep.
We are not.
Oh.
How do y'all react when dying in a car crash?
I have no clue.
I've been
I'd
in a car
probably like make
crash.
a little scream, just a little one. That's
So-
usually what happens, like a gasp scream.
When I was in a car crash, like IRL, bro, like not even in my dreams, bro. Like, I literally just like sat straight. Like I wasn't even screaming. I just sat straight in my chair, just like Jesus take the wheel or some shit. I don't know.
The soundtrack starts playing. Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I mean, just audio. Yeah. But I just keep having like when I went, I only had one car crash in my life, and it was minimal. It wasn't even on my side of like the car, but
Yeah.
I just was like stood up straight and like gripped my seat. I guess I don't know.
I gripped my asshole just so tight that it created a black hole.
Yeah, that was my experience with the car crash. My mom was like screaming at the front seat, and she was like looking at my little brother because it was on his side. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then everyone, like, once the car crash was over, people started pouring into the car, like, are you okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful you're alive. I don't know
I
what
don't
just,
even know you.
I don't even know you, and I don't even know what fuck just happened, bro. Anyways, how was your guys' 4th of July?
Oh, a lot of stuff happened.
Car crash into fireworks explosions. Wow, we're on a particular pattern.
Yup.
The theme is destruction.
Amazing.
That's the theme for today.
Mhm.
Yeah, my 4th of July, it was very eventful.
Mhm.
I mean, like I had an embarrassing moment. I had like a mad moment, sad moment. It was like a mixture. I had like we saw some fireworks, but it was while I was mad and sad. So
Oh. Mhm.
so it was just like, oh, look at the fireworks. Anyways, mad.
Anyway, I'm grumpy.
Yeah,
Are
because I
you?
was
Yo,
Yeah.
getting frustrated over a game
Mhm.
because I was learning combos and I just couldn't move fast enough.
oh, what
Mhm.
game?
Tekken.
You're learning Tekken?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm learning
god.
Azucena.
I love Azucena. I play fucking Azucena.
Nice. Yeah, she's fun to play, but I was learning the combos and getting frustrated because I couldn't move fast enough
Mhm.
Yeah.
and like to press the buttons. And so I told my boyfriend, okay, I'm done, but that doesn't mean you show off. And then he started showing off. And then I got mad at him.
Of
So
course.
then because then he kept showing off. Even though he didn't realize he was showing off, he didn't think
Mhm.
he was.
It's
But
just a
to me, it
natural
was.
thing.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, look at this combo. That's so cool." And he was like going to the next challenge and the next challenge and the next one, and I was stuck
Uh-huh.
on two.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
At
I was like,
least you're
really?
like, yeah, at least you're playing Azucena Milagros Ortiz Castillo. You know, you could be having a harder time with Lilith.
Yeah. There's like much harder characters, I think. But like it was like a moment we like talked about it in the car and like cuz it also brought up other stuff where like um just like little incidents here and there, and then we like talked it out and it was nice. We saw fireworks. It
I
Mhm.
did
was a
not
spider.
think I did not think you would like try a fighting game because every time like brought up you were like, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah, it was mostly just for him because he really wanted me to play.
Mhm.
It's not my thing,
Yeah.
but it's like something I'm trying to do for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Em-
That makes
To
sense.
play.
Emphy starts going into a Tekken arc. Emphy's in the fighting arc. Emphy wants to just pick fights with people like a delinquent.
Yeah.
Raise
And
your
then
fist.
what else happened? Oh yeah, and then my sister and her boyfriend, they went to see the fireworks and it was chaotic there
Mhm.
because apparently our like area is like under like the city. like
Yeah.
jurisdiction.
Mhm.
So they posted where the fireworks are gonna be, and so there was like tons of crowds. There was like fights. There was someone
Oh.
shooting fireworks into the crowds, and it was
Oh.
someone messing with the fireworks, and it was not good. So I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be glad too. Sounds very like, I don't know, just like really noisy and like
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
So yeah. So
What about y'all?
unlike Amphi, mine is was the opposite. Uh, food got burnt. The food, all the food got most of the food got burnt,
Damn.
and
Oh, that
then
sucks.
yeah. So that happened. I tried to make 4th of July ice cream. It got freezer burnt.
Mm.
So it was like all icy and couldn't like bite into it without.
Mm.
Yeah. And then we tried to go to a barbecue place that was nearby, and the food was bland,
Mm.
and it was swarming with not only flies but locusts.
Oh.
What
So,
the heck?
and I'd never seen a locust. I thought it was a cricket or a grasshopper. It's a big old locust, the size of my thumb.
Oh.
Uh, and they were like everywhere, and and,
Oh,
and
did
then
you know that grasshoppers are known as locusts only when they're in a swarm?
Hmm.
They're
oh,
grasshoppers.
really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways,
Good to
continue.
know. Good to know.
Uh, but yeah, they were everywhere. They were on the chairs. They were on the tent because it was outdoor, right? It was in a
Mm.
tent.
Yeah.
They were in the tent, chairs, and there were flies swarming. So I couldn't even eat the food in peace. To
Mm.
where I was just getting frustrated. I wanted to go home.
Mm.
Uh, and then fireworks. Fireworks are pretty, right?
Mm.
But I have 3 dogs,
Mm.
so they were pretty much barking and freaking out all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens to mine.
Yeah. So not the best 4th of July. I mean, I had Jiffy Pop. I had a Jiffy Pop. That was the fun experience of the day.
Mm. My 4th of
Do about you?
July was uneventful as much. Like, we just had a movie night. I didn't see any fireworks like at all. So, I just watched Mowgli, the live action Jungle Book, and it was all right. It strayed from the original a lot. Um, and we ate Wingstop and Domino's. My dad was a menace and decided to get 2 boxes of pineapple pizza, thinking we would like it. And
Burn with the steak.
yeah, I really did want to. Surprisingly, my little brother and him liked it. I
That's
don't
wild.
I don't even know what was going on in their heads, but they liked pineapple on pizza. Then when we were in the middle of the movie, my dad swatted like a mosquito in the air, and it dropped the Coke on the ground and it sprayed everywhere. Um, and it went on the Wingstop, it went on the pizza, it went on the couch, it went on the floor, it went on the table, and it went on the TV. Like it was like chaos, and he just like sprayed all this soda everywhere, and he's like, "Oops!" And my mom said, "Just clean it up later." She was so done. She was so done with my dad's antics. Like first pineapple on pizza, then you get Coke and you spray it everywhere. I don't know, like, um, and overall, I think the Jungle Book movie was like, I don't know, it was okay.
I envy your experience. That's a tongue twister. Envy. Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Envy.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that eventful other than spraying Coke everywhere, but that was my fireworks. Just Coke being sprayed everywhere. Yeah. My
Soggy
dad
and carbonated
gripped
pizza.
my dad gripped the top of the soda bottle, and I was like, "Okay." Dad's antics yet again. Just
Mhm.
just Filipino dad things. Filipinos are truly just the comedy of the country of Asia, I guess. Well, they're not like a
The
joke.
country
They're
of
just,
Asia?
yeah, not, oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. But more like just like Asia in general. Filipinos are seen as like really funny, so I'm like, okay. Whatever.
Damn.
So that goes into our next topic about our weeks.
Destruction.
Also destruction.
Our weeks. I think my week was pretty fine, other than like the 4th of July bullshit I had to deal with. Pretty fine. Nothing happened much yesterday. And then today, I mean, like today was pretty much. I thought I'd skipped over Sunday somehow when I got up. I thought it was Monday.
How does
Why is it
that
all
work?
quiet?
No,
I
I
don't
was
know. I
thinking.
thought I skipped time. I thought it was skipped time for a sec. I thought it was Monday when I woke up. I did
Oh,
everything that I normally do on Monday, and then I look at the thing. It's like, it's Sunday.
I see.
Uh,
I get that though, especially during like busy
Yeah.
days. Like I just confuse the days, and I'm like going to the wrong class, or I'm like just like doing things wrong. I'm like, damn, like I just wasted my time. But it's also like I just forgot the days, like how they work.
yeah, this is why we need to be distracted by the illusion of time. If we get if we don't pay attention to it, it's gonna go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah,
really good at English. I feel like I've deformed. A pile of
deformed.
sludge. Yeah. My words, my vocabulary, my brain, my nostrils, all deformed. It's all like wax.
You're like an amalgamation of like a human being.
I'm just an amoeba of God knows what.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
No, you
My
go ahead.
my week was pretty uneventful except for the 4th of July, but next week I'm excited because I have my convention I'm going to volunteer at, so
Cool.
it's going to be for most of the week. So I'm very excited
Mm-hmm.
about that.
Yeah.
I've been working on just little cosplay stuff, like little accessories here and there, and just like little things, lots of drawing,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
What kind of
For
convention is it?
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Uh, Anime Matsuri.
Yeah.
Nice,
It's an
nice.
anime convention.
Mm.
What about you do?
Uh, my weeks have been uneventful until this week and next week. So this week I have like I don't know a collab. I have my educational planning, like I'm not educational planning, educational coaching, and then I have uh today's podcast, which is like this is the new week, so technically, um, and what else do I have? I don't know, but other than that, the week after this week is summer classes are gonna start, so I'm gonna get back in the groove of things soon. My schedule's gonna get fixed somehow because I'm gonna get busy now. So it's like, um, yeah. But
Okay,
other than
for the
that,
better.
yeah. Other than that, it was just like 4th of July. I was just there. I don't really have eventful days. I haven't gone outside very much, so it's like okay. Um, I just haven't had enough like time or money. I mean, I have enough time.
Mhm.
Just not enough like money or convenience to go outside recently. So yeah.
It's also hot outside. I don't see the point of going
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
Last time I went outside, like legit, was like on my me and Tanik's 2-year anniversary, and we walked like a lot. So we walked
Yeah,
outside, like going to the store for the entire time, and then we went and used the bus, and then we actually had someone pick us up. So
we we need to make parasols a fashion trend again for both men and women. I'm tired of going
Mhm.
outside and being turned into a red potato.
I don't know about y'all, but I tan.
I tend to.
That's swag.
Lucky, I'll just burn alive. I'm so pale.
Yeah. I guess I'm not really that pale. Well, actually, I'm not because I'm Filipino. What the fuck? But
No,
considering
you were born with fire resistance.
I was born with fire resistance, yeah, because most Filipino, like the Philippines, yes, I can speak, is like at the equator, so like we're naturally born crispy. But I'm pretty pale for a Filipino. I'm lighter than fish, and She's just darker than me, so I don't know. Comparing the two Filipinos in the group, I guess.
Put dude back on the grill. Dude's not done yet.
I'm not done yet, and gonna put it in the microwave a little bit longer.
But
Just
do it
a
in
rat
microwave,
in
the
a microwave.
explodes. Yeah, it just explodes. It's not even like you don't explode with a thing of blood. It's just like the microwave explodes like aluminum.
Yeah. It's
Oh
like
my.
it just
The
the
aluminium
rotating
rat.
green rat. It's just like yeah,
Warm rat.
warm rat. It's like the hot.
Warm rat.
It's like the bun that you throw at people. I don't know. Have you seen that meme? That's like people throw the hot bun at the people. I don't know.
I've seen people throw things at people. I've never heard of specifically the hot bun.
I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a sweet treat that got burnt, like was like really burnt,
Like a pork
and it's
bun?
like no, it was like sweet, like a treat, like it kind of was like a cinnamon roll, and people just like burnt it and threw it at people for like a prank. It's not really that fun of a prank, but um, that's just the meme, I guess. Like, it's really insensitive.
Isn't that a lot of pranks nowadays? You can't just have something simple. It's just something insensitive. Like, I'm gonna kick this
Yeah.
old man's shin as
Oh
a
god,
joke.
yeah, it's so
It's
annoying.
gonna be so funny. I'm gonna
It's gonna be
post it
so
on
funny.
YouTube.
I can't wait to pay the hospital bills for him.
I can't wait to get to jail for assault.
Man,
For battery or whatever. I don't know. I don't know my crimes.
whatever happened to the good old whoopee cushion?
Whatever happened to like jokes that don't hurt people?
Yeah, the little hand
Yeah.
buzzer.
Mm. Even like the gum one, the gum prank where it's like it shocks you. It's still when that was going on in like what, like 2015, 20 what something. I would like refuse to take gum from anybody, so I just never got gum because I was like scared that it was like gonna be like the buzz, like the zapper gum.
I also doubt it's like it would have been common for people to do that even like at that time. I don't think they would go for the little zippy zap gum.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nowadays everyone just passes gum around. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's not popular now, so it's like, I'll take one.
Passing gum around is like passing like diseases and STDs, I bet.
It's in a wrapper, bro.
You
It's in a wrapper.
don't know. You don't know. There could have been some contagions in the factories. You never know.
Oh, yeah, whatever. I was expecting
I
you to
talk-
talk about like how they would like lace the gum. I don't think that the companies would
I
do
don't-
that. They would get sued.
Well, I talk out my ass all the time. It's my profession.
Yeah,
I
can
make
tell.
a living off of it. 0 cents an hour.
0 cents an hour.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty good at it. You know, yeah. I'm pretty good at it. I'm really good at talking out my ass. I should be a politic.
That is true. Don't be a politic, Jam.
I'd be worse.
You would be worse.
Sir, they're launching the missiles. Okay.
Slay.
Slay. They're coming for the White House. Oh well.
Okay, slay the Boots house down.
Watching like brain rot YouTube shorts in the White House.
Oh my god. Gen Alpha in the fucking workforce. Their brain
Sir,
is
they're
so
skibbity
rotten.
rizzing. They're sending the skibbity riz. Sir, what do we do? We're not the alpha in this relationship, sir. What do we do? That bogo's minted.
They like start like mewing. They're
I
like, they're
heard the
sending
guy who
missiles
invented
mewing.
mewing died. I saw
You
that
what?
recently. The dude who invented mewing died at
Oh,
like
yeah.
86.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, that's so sad.
I was like, oh, I thought he was younger.
Oh.
John Mew or something like that.
Mm.
Oh, I love the Pokemon.
Shall we talk about Samako Saba now?
Mm.
Oh, what about movies?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
gotta
I
talk about
skipped that.
movies,
Yeah,
you know?
true.
You know, it's going to be a lively month, you know?
I skipped over that in my head. I don't know why. It's right in front of me.
Personally, I'm looking forward to the FNAF movie, the second one. And I'm looking forward to the Chainsaw Man movie, the Arc New arc?
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm probably gonna just reread the manga. I think I'm gonna pass on the movie.
I'm quite thrilled for Dandadan season 2 or movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's controversial now because of the intro, but
What? Why? Why is the intro controversial?
it's like the girl who is in the who's like she's like in a hot spring, right? And she gets like
Uh-huh.
chased by these like alien creepos.
Yeah,
And that's literally all it is. And
that's the opening.
I think that's the opening. I'm not sure if that's the opening or if that's just a scene. But it was like people are like saying like I can't believe people like this shit. It's like literally essay, and I was like
Well, that was literally the first chapter as well, though. She was
yeah.
about to get probed by the dudes.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
was
Like I think it's kind of like there's worse thing that's happened in anime and nobody better than I, but all right. It's supposed
the
like
It's
Full Metal
also-
Alchemist.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's also like just bad people doing bad things. And they're like,
Yeah.
canceled.
Mm,
Well, yeah, they're doing bad things on purpose.
yeah. But also like in anime like most of like the stuff that are like essay are like seen as comedic, but in Dandadan it's seen as creepy, which it's supposed to be. So
Yeah.
that's what I think is the difference. It's just like I feel like media literacy is kind of like ass at the moment.
Yeah.
Everyone takes things too seriously.
There's also a high chance that most of these people are saying this is just from Twitter, and we know like Twitter's full of a lot of
Mhm.
non empathical people, just
Yeah.
very bigoted. So
Mhm.
can't really take Twitter too seriously. It's like trying to take your little brother seriously when he's telling a bullshit lie.
Mhm.
Doesn't work.
What movies are you looking forward to, Jam?
Well, that's kind of specific talking about like what movies were coming out this month. I didn't even think about the second FNAF movie,
Mhm.
which I hope to see. I hope to see it for sure.
Mhm.
Has anyone seen the new Jurassic World movie that came out last week? Though
No.
I've heard of it, but I've seen people
I
take
wanna
pictures
see
with the
it.
poster.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of don't want to talk about it if y'all haven't seen it. Then
I'm not gonna
I would
watch it,
say
bro. Just spill.
I
um,
might watch
um,
it.
okay,
I might watch it.
okay. Dinosaur 4.
Mhm.
I forgot that Scarlett Johansson plays other characters besides Black Widow.
Mm.
Random family also just comes. I think the only thing about that, there's a random family, in that movie as well, and they kind of just come out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Mm.
Because it's more of a B plot thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But just like the Indominus Rex or like some of the other big dinosaur mutated dinosaurs they had in the previous movies, you're not gonna really see them that much. It was more just for promotional thing.
Mhm.
That's all. That's all I can really say. But the other two movies, we got Superman coming out featuring David Cornsweet.
Uh-huh.
Take your time. I know this is boring. I know we got to move on to Samiko
I'm
Saba, the more
hungry, bro.
interesting plot.
I'm not even like I'm like tired and then I'm like hungry. My stomach is like growling.
Make some eggs after this then.
I have a meal after this. It's prepared. I don't know. Like
I have my Sarvan make me a 5-star meal.
it's not even 5 star. It's just meat
Made
and
me
rice
some
most of the time.
some fresh ratatouille.
Anyways, continue.
Superman's gonna be fun. I hope that people, the critics that are shitting on it, are just salty because it's gonna be fun. James Gunn, lovely works made by James Gunn. Also, I think I said this last episode, but I really do not care for Henry Cavill. Yeah, just bland Superman, and then the other one is Fantastic Four. I feel out of place for some reason. Fantastic Four will be coming out with Pedro Pascal and
Mhm. Yeah,
I
I
can't
saw
remember
the
the other
trailer.
actors' names.
I saw the
Which
trailer.
yeah, which out of the three though? I guess what are like y'all most excited to see? Because these are the three biggest movies for this month.
think. Well, I wanted to see the Jurassic World movie like really badly,
Mm,
and
Alright.
then Superman.
Alright, do.
none. I just want to watch Dandadan just to experience it. I'm not cultured in movies. I just like anime.
You need to do it like Clockwork. You're not even gonna get like Clockwork Orange reference. Gotta like strap you to the chair, like have your eyes glued open to the screen, and watch all these movies. Watch the movies, damn it! Watch the movies.
Uh, no thanks.
No,
I'll
no one's gonna.
I forcibly close my eyes. Or try.
No, have you? You see, this is why you gotta watch movies. Clockwork Orange. They had this scene where they strapped a dude into a chair and
I
like
know what you're talking
they
about.
had
I know
the
you like
claws.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. I know, but I'm gonna like force them closed as much as I can. I don't know. I know it's not possible.
Strain
I'm
your
gonna try.
your muscles.
Yeah,
And force,
Like
just
this.
turn yourself
my eye
blind.
muscles. Yeah.
I don't think even no one really knows what the. Has
Don't
anyone
your
ever seen
eyes
Clockwork?
get like dry
I haven't.
if you
Yeah, no.
like...
What they do is
Yeah.
that they put in eye drops. They every
Oh,
now and then they'll put eye drops in so
make
that
you
your
watch
eyes
it.
like. Yeah, what Clockwork Orange is this fucked up group of criminals. I don't have y'all seen Clockwork Orange?
No.
Okay,
I just know the
it's an interesting movie, but it's also very confusing ending. So Clockwork Orange, group of criminals, one of the dudes is there. At the start of the movie, they beat up another gang, and then they go and break into a house and assault this man's wife. And it comes back to that later. And so they do all this horrible stuff, and for like first 10-15 minutes of the movie before the dude kills one of the people they were robbing on accident, and it has to go to prison, and then he suffers all these things in prison. And then there's this program like how to rehabilitate criminals, right? And that's where the famous scene of being strapped to the chair comes in, to rehabilitate him. And that means that if he tries to think of a negative thought, he'll puke. If he tries to commit any kind of act of violence, he'll puke.
Mm.
So when he gets out of prison, everything's changed, right? It's been like maybe 15 years since he finally got out of prison. And like his family finally disowned him. And the buddies that he worked with like got rid of him, right? Like they're police and they're still bad people. They're abusing their power and beating the shit out of him.
Mm.
Homeless people are shitting on him, and then he finally finds refuge after kind of like being out in the rain. And it's like the biggest thing of karma to hit, where it's the same house that he went into at the start of the movie with the dude's wife and everything.
Mm.
So what happens next is that, oh right, I just remembered it. They played Mozart, right? Mozart is a trigger from the puke as well.
Mm.
So they forcibly played Mozart and made him gag for hours before he finally tried to kill himself.
Mm.
And at the very end of the movie, it's the most confusing. You have to be very smart about it, which I am not. I'm getting off topic, aren't I?
I mean, yeah, but continue. I want to know.
No, uh,
What happens at
I
the
don't
end?
know. I
You've
just
done this whole spiel and then you're gonna stop? Like, come on now.
I realized no one like pulled the leash or anything, so I just been yapping.
Because that's
Okay.
that's what we do as a podcast, bro.
He jumps out the window, right? Right after listening to Mozart for hours, he finally jumps out the window and like a congressman, right? Some political figure is trying to win an election.
Mm.
I don't know. It's British politics. I don't get it too much.
Mm.
It's like he meets him at the hospital because he survived.
Mm.
His so Emphy just did a 5-yard stare there. And it's like, okay, if you are gonna be set free, and I'm going to give you like the best life, and then some weird montage happens, like the ending scene of Digital Circus, where it's like
Yeah.
That moment, and that's the end of the movie. Like there was no proper conclusion.
Maybe it's
It's
up
more of
to
like up to the viewer. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So Clockwork Orange, definitely some interesting topics, deep and negative topics there to go on about. But it's a popular movie for a reason. I am not a great film critic. I don't have the best use of words, as you can tell. I speak like a 5-year-old child. Um, but it is a very interesting film, and think that's like something you should give a watch. Classic 70s film.
I think the
Okay, can we
only
move on?
thing that like no, we're not. The only thing that like
No.
gripes me
No.
about it is like why does when the person thinks something negative they throw up, right? That is not a good like it's not rehabilitation. It's just reinforcing. It's like it's not I don't know. It just
But
doesn't
that was the
seem
method they
right.
did.
Yeah, the method
It,
that he did was like super flawed because it just made him feel worse. You know, because like even if he has negative thoughts, he's still gonna associate negative thoughts with bad things, and now he just won't stop thinking about like negative thoughts. I don't think
yeah.
it's like it seems counterintuitive in a way, but I can't figure out how.
Yeah. It's really an interesting interpretation. I probably have to rewatch the movie because I think I said some things that are misinformation. Uh, I believe I got that movie for the most part right, but it is an interesting way. I think maybe it was supposed to talk about the corrupt system of some things, but
Yeah,
also how some certain other things like karma's a bitch. I think that was also
yeah,
another thing I understood.
yeah. I get that.
I'm bad. I'm bad at explaining things. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Okay.
All right. What we're talking about? Samiko Saba, fish girl. All right.
I'm gonna scroll up to what Cricket was talking about.
Yep.
About the Samiko Saba debut. Well, I remember that I saw it on my feed that Saba got like 1 mil subscribers after 3
Yeah, I
days.
saw that.
I was like,
Yeah.
God damn. Anyways, sorry. Yeah. I was like, geez, like that's like generational talent, I guess.
Mhm.
And like hard work, of course. Do you want to talk about the negative stuff about Samako Saba? Like the one that they listed about negative
I love.
feedback?
Yeah. Probably better than nothing.
I don't know why I'm moving my eyebrows.
What? You're rolling your eyebrows? How do you roll your eyebrows?
Oh, I know how to do that IRL too. But I was moving my eyebrows.
You roll your eyebrows. You know they just go in a full circle motion.
Oh no. I was like thinking about the wave with your eyebrows. I can do that.
You can wave your eyebrows.
Yeah.
I didn't know your eyebrows can wave hello.
Okay, buddy. Um.
Why don't you show? Why don't you share with the class? Wave hello with your eyebrows. You little caterpillars.
uh. mm, I don't
Someone.
think. Okay, I don't know if this is allowed on YouTube though.
What the lolicon matters
Yeah,
or
yeah.
oh maybe if we aren't like too maybe if we're vague we get away with it.
Okay. I don't think Samako Saba is doing it as a joke. I think it's their gimmick, yes. I think it's their whole thing, but it's not. They're not doing it as a joke.
Well, their previous two identities were also the same thing, so maybe
Yeah.
I don't think it's like a joke, but it's also like
Even as their clips from their previous identities, they seem like either neutral or pro, you know. So,
yeah.
I think that's just like how it is, and I don't care too much. I think that the negative feedback is literally stupid because it doesn't you haven't seen like who she is like like it's like
Yeah.
it just seems like um it doesn't seem like you know her as much as like VTuber fans like they're like someone's never like this. She never like did that, and then they show a clip of her like being exactly like this before. So
Mhm.
I'm just like you know like this is
I
how it is.
remember
Mhm.
I remember in her debut, um, she showed tummy,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then all the chat
Oh
was all
yeah,
crying
that clip
emojis.
went wild. Yeah,
yeah,
she makes a face after that as well. Like, eh. Like I can't make my face is very stiff. I was on Botox recently, but yeah, she makes a very like smug face about it.
yeah. Like Tommy for free. I don't know. That's what she said.
This early?
This early? I mean, like I'm like Slay Queen. Do what you need to do, bro. Like
Mhm.
I don't think she's
To me,
hurting
it's just a
anybody.
tummy.
Yeah. Like what do you mean by just a
Not
tummy?
hurting
Is it like
anybody, but I can
Like
see
it's
it
just
from
tummy.
like yeah.
It's just that's it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can see
Like
it from maybe a abnormal person's standards where it's kind of
Mhm.
like it's weird, right? Like this is
Yeah.
an adult woman kind of being who's acting as a not even like a 3'4" kind of midget character,
Mhm.
just kind of doing Tommy. They would probably like think the other way than
Yeah.
what the
mhm.
intention is.
I get that.
I think the why she would be more controversial is because people who aren't as familiar with the VTubing scene don't really know her
Mhm.
compared to all the people who are familiar with the VTubing scene. Like all those
Mhm.
people came from the VTuber fan base and VTuber uh content creator community that all
Mhm.
followed her.
Yeah.
It's all about the perspective. What
Mm,
are you looking at, Umphy? Anything in the distance over there?
I'm just reading the thing that Cricket sent.
yeah. Same.
Yeah, she holds the record for most sub VTuber in under 3 days because she
That
received
is
the 1 million.
that
Mhm.
is true. That shit came in very quickly. That you would think someone bought subs to get that far.
Mhm.
Nope, it's just hard work.
It's
Hard
hard
work.
work
Work.
and just having being one of the most uh what's the word? Iconic VTubers in
Yeah.
history.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I don't think there's been another VTuber who is like if let's say Hatsune Miku had rebranded, right? Like became a new identity. Let's say she was a real person.
Yeah.
I even like Hatsune Miku probably wouldn't be able to like reach 1 million in like under 3 days if they were to kind of become a I think Miku's like the worst example, but that's the
Yeah.
first person to come up.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
It's all good. I think Iron Mouse and Samako Saba are like the biggest icons of like VTuber history right now,
Mhm.
and I think that's really cool. I think that also like as me and Jan were watching earlier, like we were watching like the baseball like Dodger Stadium Hololive thing. Um, it was interesting. I don't even know. It just seemed really awkward because we were watching it virtually, so it was like we don't see the crowd. It was more like an experience for the crowd rather than the experience for the virtual users. You know?
Yeah, we weren't even like I didn't even get to like see anything about like the baseball game. I was kind of just
Yeah.
seeing if they were going to do commentation on
Mhm.
the game itself, but it looked like it might have not even been like part of the game. It might have just been a fan meetup or something.
Yeah, yeah. It seemed like that because they were on the field, so they weren't really on the stadium, like on the seats. So I would assume that it would be like just a fan meetup on the stadium that they just like rented out or something, which you know a lot of money to rent that out.
Yeah, so interesting.
hmm
Honestly, I feel like just like has anyone else listened to the Iron Mouse and Baby No Money collab song?
Not yet.
The
No,
Iron
you
Mouse,
haven't.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have. 1-800. Call my line.
I feel like if Iron Mouse were to collab with Samiko Sabo, I feel like there would be an earthquake going on.
1800. He's my something something. He's my hero.
BB no, he's our hero or something. Yeah. Iron Mouse and Samiko Sabo are both the biggest VTubers in their respective platforms.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitch queen, YouTube queen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I do wonder, like, if those two ever collabed with each other,
It
I
would be
wonder
like
what the
colliding.
two universes colliding, create like a star. It'd just be a black hole.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of it like sucking up planets, it's just like sucking up the VTuber fans and everyone else involved.
Half the Earth like starts rumbling because
Yeah.
they see this collab. Earthquake? Wait, why in Louisiana? We've never gotten that. Samiko Saba Iron Mouse collab. Oh shit, that makes sense. Fuck.
Me and Callie. Oh, just a regular Sunday.
Just a regular Sunday.
I'm like, okay, don't even duck. Just chill on your PC.
Just chill.
Like legit, that's how we do it. We just like, oh, it's an earthquake. Oh, okay. And then we go on Twitter and be like, did you hear that? Did you feel the earthquake? You know? It's like how it is.
Little mischievous laugh. Did you feel that earthquake?
Yeah. It's literally what we do though. Like we were taught how to deal with earthquakes, but we were never taking it seriously.
I don't think I was ever taught how to handle. We know how to like handle with hurricanes, but back in school, you know, dive under the desk or like stay indoors. I don't know what is it with earthquakes. What's the method to handle earthquakes?
So similar to that. But we usually go under the desk, hold on in a specific way. We hold on with one hand on the leg of the chair and then one hand on the top of your head, and you like kind of get in like a fetus position type thing, and then you just like wait for the earthquake to be over, and then you execute. You like leave the building, and then you go on like a field or something. I don't know. That's what we did. Just how we did at school. So yeah. I don't know why we would go in the field. I feel like it would be easier just to be like, I mean, I think it's because of falling objects. So if we were in a more open area, we wouldn't have like trees and stuff or like earth cracking, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just about to say earth cracking. When like the earth cracks.
It's usually never that bad though.
Or is that
like
just fiction? Oh, okay.
That's usually fiction. It doesn't really get that bad. It's just like in movies, it just seems like it's like the world is ending, but most of the time it's just a little shake, and it only happens for like literally 10 seconds, and then you're like, oh, okay. But most of the time it's like I go through most earthquakes in my sleep, so I don't even feel it. So it's just like if I do wake up, I'm like, oh, it was an earthquake, because I see like my Lego flower thing move, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not normal. I just had an earthquake. Okay, going back to sleep.
You just see like there's like a fishbowl in someone's house just jumping around. It's like the most normal thing. Oh, an earthquake, I guess. All right.
It is.
Sorry,
basically.
Nemo. It's one of those days.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I look at my shelf because I have a lot of things on my shelf, like a Lego flower thing, like the orchid one, and I just like see it, and if it's shaking, I'm like, yeah, that's an earthquake. I'm like, okay, going back to bed, or like I'm gonna look at my game again, and then I
go
just
home, go bed.
Yeah, if I'm with like friends online, I'll be like, you guys feel that, and it's like my friend like from like a farther away would be like, no, or like they would be like, yes, I felt that. That was crazy. But most of the time, I get like lower like register of like if you're near the ocean, then it's worse. But if you're like if you're just like in the middle or like not that like or like not that you're not that close to the ocean, then it's not that bad. Usually the earthquakes are just like a cost of like the ocean like stuff because it like has like tectonic plates or whatever. So
yeah, fault lines.
Yeah. And it's fine. I don't know. I just say it's normal for me. I don't do anything in particular to like be safe about earthquakes. I just sit there.
I just sit there. I just deal with it. And Phil, what about you?
We kind of do like little hurricane like preparation, tornado warning, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not really anything like earthquake related because we don't get that, but yeah.
I see.
Even Even if you're close to like the water, like, or do you
We
just
don't
not?
get earthquakes.
Okay.
There's no like fault lines there.
I see. I see.
Yeah, usually it's around Japan and like California and then
Yeah,
that area.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I keep forgetting Japan. Like I hear like Japan always deals with
Yeah, they
earthquakes
get it
often as
bad.
well.
They get it bad. Earthquakes, they're bad. Like people's houses like just go crumbling. It's like horrible.
Yeah, if I live in Japan, I'm staying in the countryside. I'd rather not deal with like
Mm.
a skyscraper falling because of an earthquake or something.
Mm.
Though they
Chances are
kind
always
of
low
prepare
when
those.
Yeah, they have buildings that have like
Yeah.
springs or like
Yeah.
the springs.
yeah, basically like
Mhm.
springs essentially. Like they have like buildings that are prepared to have earthquakes, and they have like the
Yeah,
below
so
the
shake.
yeah, so they can shake but they won't break.
Just imagine like the inflatable tube man when an earthquake goes off. You know, that's just what the skyscrapers in Japan are going. Just the wacky inflatable tube man looking thing.
Mhm.
When the Dr. Seuss is going on over there?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's an
has
earthquake.
anyone seen the Has anyone seen the Cat in the Hat movie trailer? I know this is off topic, but like
Oh, I've
the
seen, yeah.
the Cat in the Hat are how it's like I don't speak English. Ni hao. How are you feeling? Is that going to be better than the Mike Myers one
I don't
or
think so.
I don't think so
no?
either. The
I
other one
think
was
you
like
can't top
comedy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
I don't know how they
it
would
looks
adapt it.
unsettling. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, I don't know how they would like adapt it like in a story form kind of thing. I mean, I guess they could use this as like a book, right? So
It I don't know how they would adapt the story into a movie story.
yeah, I mean, I
Well,
just like in a way like I'd rather see it as an animation, not a live action. If that makes sense. I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know. I don't know what
Well,
type of film it is.
it's an animation. It's an animated film, but it's got like it's an interesting art style, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Because it kind of I don't know if like it would be like the right comparison because I can't remember the name of the studio or movie, but I know I've seen that style somewhere. It's a Warner Brothers animated film as well,
Mm-hmm.
if I recall, which is probably the most weird thing to me because most of the Dr. Seuss movies are always are always produced by Universal and developed by the animation studios Illumination
Mm-hmm.
or DreamWorks.
Yeah, makes sense.
Also, there's no thing two,
Mm.
thing one, thing and no thing two.
Mm. Those guys were like iconic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
What was the joke with thing two? It was like thing two is not less than thing one. It's just that there's two of them. Thing two it can also be called thing three, thing four. They go by the pronouns they, them, he, him, she, her.
Mm.
You can also call thing two Ben if you would like.
Mm-hmm. You just call
Okay,
thing two anything.
just call thing two chill like that, man.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's like peak gender performance.
Peak gender performance. I wish I could be a thing.
Same.
Thing.
Anyway, back to back to earthquakes in Japan. Where were we?
We can talk about Artfight now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for getting off topic.
It's all good.
I've been
Artfight.
doing a lot of
Mhm.
like attacks. Like almost
Mhm.
every morning, I've
Yeah.
been like waking up, drawing
Mhm.
like a new attack or a reference sheet for
Yeah.
myself.
Mhm.
And I've been getting like some attacks, like
Mhm.
4 attacks already.
Yeah, same.
And it's been pretty fun,
Yeah.
honestly.
Mhm. I had like a friend from like IRL friend attack me, and it was stunning. And also I had like 4 other people attack me as well, and it just looked amazing. I attacked like 3 times so far, or 4? No, 4. And I skipped yesterday, and I need to do 2 today because I want to do 1 every week or 1 every day. So technically, I'm just like gonna redo the last week, so or last day,
Mhm.
yesterday, yeah. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I think that Artfight is really a fun event, and also like very cool seeing other people's art styles. I already know my friend's art style, but um, they like went above and beyond with mine. They really love this alien rat, man. Like, I have like 3 characters on there, and they always use alien rat. Like, I think they really
Nice.
like it. So
Yeah, I had an OC of mine I recently posted, and I've only been getting attacks for it, and like only one of MP.
mm-hmm.
But it was a really good artwork of MP though.
Yeah,
The other ones, uh, there's like some like different skill levels. I think
mm-hmm.
like you could tell some of them were made by younger people, but
Yeah,
it's still admirable.
mm-hmm.
You know.
They're just enjoying the event, and that's all that
Yeah.
matters. Yeah. Also, I don't really like the themes of this year, but
Really.
I
That's what I was just
don't.
about to ask. So this year's themes are crystals and fossils.
Yes.
I did log on to Artfight, and it automatically put me in fossils, so didn't get to choose. But which ones did y'all two choose?
I chose
Originally,
crystals.
I was in fossils, but I really wanted to be in crystals, so I re-rolled and I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
I know people who are really into like. Well, I have a friend who's really into like dinosaurs, so they just pick fossils right away.
We literally had Cricket and Crab talk about dinosaurs in a previous episode, so
Yeah, and I think that it's cool. I think it's kind of. I think that the themes are kind of bland this year. Like last year, it was also bland because it was like sea foam and something else. Um,
Something?
Starlight or something.
I think they started out strong though. I think they
Yeah.
had like vampires and werewolves before
Yeah, and
that, and
cyberpunk
they
and
had
steampunk. Yeah.
yeah. Then they had also I feel like they had something else as well.
Mhm.
I don't know, but it's always some like opposition to each other. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe like next year we'll probably like get like theater or movies.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I think
I don't think it
I
matters
don't
too
think
much.
fossils and crystals are really against each other. They seem like kind of like
They're like related.
they're related, not
More.
really against each other.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. Just theme names. You could have like the teams is literally A and B, and it won't matter. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
But it's gotta like I think it's like in markability, like it's gotta seem somewhat enchanting. You can't just go red and blue. This ain't like
Mhm.
Team Fortress 2 or at
Yeah.
all.
Or Halo,
Yeah,
like
because that would be
whatever.
like a little boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, let's see. Anything else that you would like to say about Artfight?
Mm,
Hmm.
I really love everyone's artworks. I think
Yeah.
they're just like they eat up every time.
And it's just fun. I love making like art for people, and it's
Mhm.
good practice
It is good
too.
practice, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been like practicing shading a lot more because of art fight, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
great. And also, speaking of art, I've been making my 2.0 model, and I actually really enjoy making my 2.0 model. That's why
Oh,
I'm kind of
nice.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, 2.0 model was kind of like one on a whim because I just had the idea to like just trace over my own artwork. And then I was like, "Oh my god, I'm a genius!" And I just added a little like more detail to it than I did before because it's quite an old artwork. So I just
Mhm.
added like more detail that I have in my skill level nowadays. So I'm really excited for it.
Mhm. I've been
Nice,
working
nice.
on adoptables. I finally sold one.
Oh,
Oh.
let's go.
Yeah, so I'm really happy about that because I finally posted a DeviantArt, and that's where I found actual
Mhm.
luck.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because everywhere else I posted, like
Mhm.
nothing,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
Also,
And
just hard to
I
find
even
an
asked
audience.
about it.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's fine. It's hard to find an audience, man.
Mhm.
Yeah. But this one, I managed to sell my Orchid Mantis
Oh.
adoptable, which that one's the one that everyone seemed to like.
Mhm.
That showed interest, and I
Mhm.
finally sold it.
Yeah.
For like $15, so
Mhm.
pretty good.
Good. Good. Good.
Um, and been working on some more artwork, just like reference sheets and stuff like that.
Mm.
And just been having fun drawing recently. It's been really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably plug your adoptables in this podcast episode in case people might want to be interested in buying y'all's work.
Hmm.
Well, plug it. Sorry.
Okay. It's my DeviantArt is floral raccoon,
Mm.
all lowercase and no spaces.
Mhm.
That's where you can usually find it. Or on my Ko-Fi, which is at Inferior.
Mm.
So
You have
yeah.
VGen too, right? Oh
Yeah.
wait, you don't have.
And I have my VGen.
Yeah, you have VGen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't post my adoptables there.
Yeah, because you're not
Just my
verified yet.
permissions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Nice.
Mhm.
Anything else we should probably bring up?
Mm.
Oh, right.
Can't think of anything.
We're
Wait.
trying to get the Let's Play stuff going on. I
Yeah,
don't think we
let's talk
talked about that
that.
at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we are trying to get a make the channel more active, other than like VUniverse podcast or the
Yeah.
comics that we have been uploading bi-weekly. We're hoping to try and in between those weeks upload Let's Play videos, so that way the channel has just more stuff y'all can check out instead of having to wait every other week for this episode or a comic episode that's drawn by or Emphy or Crab. So
Yeah.
we're hoping to try and get that done. We're just paused.
Mm.
Yeah, we're working
I think we're
on
still
it.
planning it, to be honest. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
We're
we're
still
working
playing.
on it.
I mainly have been suggesting horror games because I know
Mhm.
I got a weak stomach to can't do that by
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, same. But I
Yeah.
would play it with someone else. So
Yeah, if we did
I think it's great.
if we just like sat together, it just made fun of the horror, then it won't be as bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then what else? We do have Fish's debut
Yes.
Mhm.
going on. What, in August?
August 30. August 31st. What was it? August
I don't read
30th.
calendars.
August 30th.
Nice.
And kind of want to. Did you guys see the neck nub?
Oh,
Yes, you did for your your model.
Yeah, I want to show it
Yes,
off
with the scarf.
today.
show off that nub.
Yeah, I want.
Show
Oh
off
my
that
god!
nub.
You want to see what the last saved image for? Hold on, let me just screen share real quick. My YouTube studio. Let me see. OBS virtual camera. Yeah, okay. You guys want to see the the image?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
see it. Let's see the monstrosity that the viewers won't know.
No, I'm showing the viewers.
What is that?
Oh, I
Hatsune
remember
Miku.
this. It's Melted
Miku.
Miku.
Melted Miku. I just opened this image thing up and I just see that. I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh my god. I don't remember that. Let me try to find the nub. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, finding Dew's nub.
Yeah.
What an epic light novel tale.
Yup. I think I'm just gonna download it from the Discord.
Have y'all seen this nub?
Have y'all seen this nub? Well, now you have.
Yep.
Wait, why is it
Locusts
not?
are traumatized, and they haven't like done anything to me yet, but they're just so massive.
Yeah. Oh, it's an artwork for rat. Hold on. That's the file name. Alright. This is damn nub, bro.
This damn nub.
Yeah, oh, found it. Isn't it
Mr.
beautiful?
Nubbins.
Isn't it beautiful? I even gave it a scarf at some point.
So
It's great.
just the rigor, like the person having to rig this just sees that. It's like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Mm.
What the hell? What the hell?
What in
What
the
the
hell?
hell? What the hell?
Do you?
Isn't it beautiful?
That
Scarf.
that's
Yes,
the
it
same
is.
alien from like Mars Attacks. Like we come in peace, and then shoots a bird down.
Yeah.
Man,
I think that's the end of our
oh
episode.
no, is
Yeah.
it the end of the episode? It's
Yeah,
been so
it's 1
long
hour.
though. It's been so long since we did an episode.
Mm-hmm. Has it
Crab
been
has
that
also
long?
been boiled. It's like it's always every 2 weeks or every other week.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but have you guys skipped
Mhm.
one? Like, I don't know.
No, we didn't skip one. It just
Okay.
takes
No.
forever to get into the next episode.
Okay, okay.
Crab's been boiled. Like crab is boiled, man.
Mm-hmm.
We lost crab. Sadly,
Fish is traveling, and
fish became a grilled salmon. You know, crab became a boiled crustacean.
mm-hmm.
Cricket,
And Cricket's
crick,
working.
cricket's cricket.
Cricket's getting eaten.
Cricket's chirping.
Crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Chirping their last chirp. Oh my god, you just reminded me like those crickets those people eat in like the little
Yeah,
boxes.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those are I was disgusted when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I am still disgusted.
Yeah.
I want to stay 10 feet away from y'all.
All right, let's end the
Uh,
episode here.
Okay.
It's already
yeah.
1 hour and 1
Last
minute.
words.
Maybe it's
Alright.
1 hour and 1 minute of that filthy minute.
All right. Bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye bye.